bunch of wonderful people that are going to come and join me right here on the stage. How are you folks? It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much. And just go ahead and sit down right here next to each other. We'll get back to them very, very shortly. Now, let me introduce yourself. My name is Boris. I am a hypnotist. We'll get to the hypnosis part very, very shortly. But what I want you to do is actually think. And think of your mind as a computer. Because a mind, literally, it is programmed the way you are from the moment you are born, from the people you are around. They all tell you how to be, how to act. And by the way of thinking, you yourself become that person that came here today. And it's kind of funny because the mind is divided into two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. And the conscious part is just like what I told you about the computer. It's a computer that became cognitive. It became self-aware. So you have become that person by being self-aware. And the conscious is the reasoning. It actually processes all the information that's coming at you and makes you work because you're actually reasoning, figuring, okay, that's got to go through. But the subconscious just stands in the back and says, okay, I'll take everything blindly, and takes all of the suggestions in. Somewhere along the lines, actually, I'm sure you probably heard somebody tell you that we only use 10% of our mind. And repeated enough times, this urban myth is actually believed to be true because the mind actually has a purpose for everything that it does, whether it's 10%, 90%. There's different parts of the mind that work on different things. But what if you were able to reprogram your own mind? Through self-talk, through repetition, through all of the different things that you do with yourself. And I came up with that term. It's called prophetic thinking. That's just like a prophecy. Something that you think about happens to be true. And when you were a little kid, the first word that you ever learn is the word no. And everybody says no, 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 no. What if you're able to say yes? What if you don't put the limitations around yourself, but actually do something? And there's 4 words, simple 4 words that you can say to yourself daily on a regular basis, and those words are, I can do anything. So anything that you put your mind to, you actually can achieve. And in an inspiration for doing this, I actually went to the TED site, and it was kind of neat because it says, TED, ideas worth spreading. And right next to it, there's a cute little tiny asterisk, the red asterisk, that means that there's something else. I went looking for that something else. And what I did find is underneath ideas were spreading next to the asterisk, there was like a virus, but with inspiration instead of sneezing. So I wanted to find out a little bit more. So I'm a hypnotist with a little bit of a sense of humor. So that means TED people have a sense of humor too. So I want to introduce you to the people that I have already pre-hypnotized. Because all it is, you are programmed, and as a hypnotist, all I am is a wordsmith that is able to speed up the process to get to the point much faster with just one word. And that word is sleep. So you can actually achieve the result, whether you realize it or not, but I'm able to, I have no supernatural powers, I just know how to get from point A to point B. Let's get ourselves introduced for the demonstration's sake. And everyone wide awake. Wide awake. Now let's meet our good friend and let me find out who you are. You are?
Darren.
Darren, great to have you up here. Definitely, Darren. My name is Boris. I'm just trying to get acquainted, trying to figure out. I travel a lot, I meet a lot of people, and spend a lot of time saying hi to people, but names are not the strongest. So your name definitely is Darren, right?
Yes.
Darren, let it sink in. You do not remember your name right now. Wide awake. Now you were about to tell us your name, and of course it is. Go ahead, go ahead. Keep going. I will get to you in a second. My name's Boris. You are? Keep going. I know you can. And deep asleep now. Deep asleep. Darren, let it sink in. When I wake you up. When I wake you up in just a second. Your name will no longer be Darren. For the duration of this presentation, your name will be no other than Chip. C-H-I-P, Chip. Let it sink in. You will be very proud of your name. However, at any point in time throughout the show that I forget your name, you'll get more and more upset with me about the fact that I cannot remember such an easy name as Chip, and you will correct me every time, and absolutely wide awake as Chip. Now, wide awake. So you were going to tell us your name, and go ahead, speak out loud to everybody out there.
Chip.
Great. It's such a pleasure. And you think that stuff is being played along? Not yet. We are getting a little bit further along with this, and I'm just trying to figure out. Let's talk to the beautiful lady right over here. Your name was?
Aline Claire.
Arlene. Aline, and your name, I'm sorry?
Chip.
Just checking. Yeah, just go like this. This way we know who we're talking to. And Aline, and you were?
Larissa.
Larissa. So Larissa, Aline, and
Chip.
all right, I'm just trying to get acquainted, trying to figure out who people are. Now, let me ask you, how many fingers do you have?
10.
Just like everybody else, we all have 10 fingers, right?
Chip. Chip.
10 fingers, that's all I'm trying to find out. Now, Louisa, let me ask you this. How many fingers do you have? 10? 10, right? Whatever. And Louisa, deep asleep now, and deep asleep. When I wake you up, in just a second. Number 6 does not exist in your mind. I have completely erased number 6 from your mind. You will go over it, go on to the next logical number, and it won't even matter to you. And Chip, deep asleep now. You, on the other hand, cannot pronounce number 6 no matter how much you try. Anytime you try to pronounce number 6, only the first letter, the sound S, will come out and no more. And the more you screw it up, the more you will try to correct yourself. The more you try to correct yourself, the more you will screw it up. And wide awake now, both of you, wide awake. And you were telling me you have 10 fingers, right? She was just saying that to me. Do me a favor, put your hands out in front of you, both of them, and just count your fingers for us out loud. Let me just take the microphone so that you can see. 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go on. You want to help her out? After 5 comes. After 5 comes. After 5 comes.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 fingers. She's got 11 fingers.
Chip. Chip. C-H-I-P. Chip.
I'm kind of. Did you come in here with 10 fingers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Still 11. Dude, that's like a lot of fingers. Now, I absolutely love television. All of you deep asleep now, and deep asleep. What do you say we take you into the land of television? Because television is one of the greatest mediums, so you can take that, well, television, YouTube, wherever you're watching this, you can condense it and make it faster and simpler. So, some of you may have heard about the show called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, let me take you on the set of the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Everyone, when I wake you up, you are all contestants on the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And Chip, you are in the hot seat. You already won $500,000. The rest of you, you're the most impatient people in the world because you're the next ones to get into the hot seat, to go for the $1 million. And I get to play the host of the show. And my name is Boris. Boris Philbin. And everyone, absolutely wide awake now, wide awake. Now come on up here, my friend, come on up. This is such a pleasure to have you here. Stand right over here. We are ready to play. My job is to give you the rules before we got to start taping and all of that kind of stuff. We will give you a multiple choice question with 4 answers, A, B, C, or D. We have to hear the actual letter, A, B, C, or D, the answer, and then it's not final. So that means you can talk all you like, but as soon as you say the words final answer, you are locked in. Is that all right? And I'll let you answer into the microphone.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, you still have 2 lifelines left. You can either use the 50-50, you can have the computer take away 2 wrong answers, or you can poll the wonderful audience right here at TED. And, you know, before we start, do me a favor. I will stand right next to you. There's a camera right over there. We are going to make a commercial out of this. Look right into the camera. Introduce yourself. I'm so-and-so, and this is what I'm going to do with my $1 million when I win. Go right ahead.
My name is Chip, and I will donate my $1 million to sick kids.
That is absolutely wonderful. I don't know what to say. So you are ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
All right. Well, for $1 million, here's your question. What is 3 plus 3? Your 4 answers are A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, D, 9. And please talk it out loud. We want to hear how you think what is going on through your mind, because $1 million is a lot of money. You have $500,000 already. If you walk away right now, $500,000. So 3 plus 3. What do you think the answer is?
2, 3, 4.
Out loud, a little bit louder, yes.
5.
4 $1 million.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, maybe you have 2 lifelines left. Maybe you should use a lifeline if you seem a little bit undecided on stuff. I would suggest use 50-50 first. This way you have less to work with. Have the computer take away 2 wrong answers.
Okay, 50-50. I'll use that.
All right, computer, please take away 2 wrong answers. And look at this. You're left with C6, D9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come on, Chuck. You got to know this.
Chip. It's Chip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, maybe you should poll the audience.
Oh,
They're wonderful
yeah.
people.
I know. That guy over there.
No, we have to poll them all at the same time.
Oh, okay. So all of them can.
Yes.
Okay.
Audience, what do you think the answer to 3 plus 3 is? They seem a little bit undecided. You can always walk away. $500,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah. No. I heard C. So I'll change.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. C.
C is my final answer.
We need to hear from the judges because I didn't hear the actual answer. Judges? No, I'm sorry. We actually have to hear the letter, the answer, and then the words final answer. For $1 million. 1,
2.
You can walk away. $500,000, $500,000. Actually, before you walk away, let it sink in. You can now pronounce number 6. You can walk away, but if you like, you can try one last time.
6 is my final answer.
We need to hear the letter, the answer, and then the words final answer. Come on, Chuck, you can do it.
C. 6 is my final answer. My name is Chip. C. 6 is my final answer.
Well, congratulations, Chip. You've just won $1 million. And anything you want to say to this wonderful audience that was so helpful, and the money is going to go to a great cause.
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys so much for helping me choose number 6. And now I can finally say it. And yeah.
And everyone, just as you are, deep asleep now, and deep asleep now. Now, hopefully, I got a chance to show you that this was a little bit speed up with my knowledge of hypnosis, but I really do mean that the words "I can do anything" hopefully resonate with you, that you can say that to yourselves every day, because there's people who will tell you, no, you can't. I can do anything, and that's an idea worth spreading. And everyone, when I wake you up, you're feeling phenomenal, better than you have ever felt before. You're absolutely wonderful, and you will continue with that knowledge from this point on. When I wake you up, you're feeling refreshed, re-energized, better than ever right here on this TED stage. And absolutely wide awake now. Please give them the biggest round of applause for helping me out. You can go back into the audience. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, hang on one second. What is your name?
Darren.
Just checking. All right.